A beautiful look at downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, the Queen City, where we're coming to you today. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Phoenix to take on the Suns. Then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Davis is out there with Oakley. Then there's Carter. Then there's Christie. And it's Bogues in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Scott is out there with Scott. Then there's Mourning. Then it's Johnson. And it's Curry in at the 3 spot. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night. Here we go.
Tip-off goes to Charlotte. Now Scott. And there's the pass to Curry. Over Carter. Curry's shot is off. Now here's Bogues. Pass to Carter for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Bogues against Scott. The feed to Curry. 3-pointer. Scott, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now, here's Bogues. Carter outside. Into the lane. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one goes long. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Hornets. Outside, Scott. Carter comes in with the double team. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And another 3 for Charlotte.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And it's Carter again missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
DJ way outside. That shot misses. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Bogues against Scott. Bogues the pass to Carter. Pass to Davis. And Curry pulls it down.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Just a gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball that fans love to watch. Very unselfish and fluid offensively.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. To the left side wing. Christie against Scott. Clock at 6. Carter for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Carter's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Raptors.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now here's Curry. With some arc. Johnson can't hit.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Christie. He feeds it to Oakley. And it's blocked by Scott. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Bogues with it. Just 5 on the clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Carter, that's good.
Oh, he's got it rolling this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Bogues against Scott. Up top, Curry. Over Carter. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Scott. Curry's got his second bucket of the night. For Toronto, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And this matchup with the Hornets, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Davis kicks to Bogues. Oakley passes to Davis. Scott against Christie. From 10 feet out, and it's Carter missing. Charlotte's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. It's good on the putback.
And Morning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Now, here's Bogues. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carter, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
From 12 feet out. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Scott pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. That one also a miss for him, just like the other 3 attempts this game.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, one play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Curry. And the Hornets miss again. Raptors leading by 3. Carter dishes to Bogues. Oakley passes to Bogues. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. A nice shot by Carter.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And here's Charlotte. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Oakley misses. Charlotte shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Morning's shot is good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Toronto calls timeout. some changes here for the Raptors. Kevin Willis is checked in for Oakland, and Tracy McGrady subbed in for Christie. And the Raptors with the ball. 4-point game. Bogues the pass to Willis. Davis surveying the floor. 5 to shoot. From 18 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Here's Curry. Second shot opportunity. It's deflected. Bogues against Scott. Now here's Bogues. He's tightly guarded. That shot off. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. It's Curry outside. Dives for it. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Raptors leading by 4. And here's Bogues. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good from Carter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Well, Hornets shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Here's Scott. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Scott against Bogues. McGrady outside. To the paint. Here's Willis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3 tonight.
Your honeybee. And your honeybee.
Group on the floor now for Charlotte. Toronto on defense. 6-point lead. Now Bogues. Excellent D there from Williams. Toronto shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Here's McGrady. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
McGrady.
And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Gill against McGrady. Here's Newman. Here's Gill. And it's Saunders with the rebound. Pass to McGrady. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
McGrady.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Now here's Bogues. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Ewing sends it back. Here's Saunders. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bogues dishes to Reed. Gill the pass to Gaddison. The pass to Newman. 6 to shoot. Reed sinks that one from the post.
That's not what they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Williams passes to McGrady. Here's Saunders. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Saunders has got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Toronto. A 12-point game. He dishes it to McGrady. 1:43 left to play here in the first. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Hornets call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Charlotte making the switch here. Green's checked in. Woolridge is checked in for Toronto. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They trail by 14. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Bogues the pass to Newman. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go. Out of hand on it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Raptors leading by 14. Williams scanning the floor. Over Bogues. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Now, here's Bogues. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Newman. McGrady covering. And the Hornets miss again. Raptors shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Saunders misses. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Gill. Pass to Newman. Inside. Here's Reed. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Raptors out in front. They lead by 14. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
We're just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
Well, for a lot, Chris, the mid-range shot has fallen out of favor in the past decade or so. Do you think that trend will go the other way at some point?
Well, let's talk about it, Kevin. The mid-range shot didn't fall out of favor with champions. Golden State, don't they shoot mid-range? Oh, yeah, they did. Toronto, didn't they shoot mid-range? I think so. Let's see, who was before that? LeBron's team, Cleveland, Miami, did they shoot mid-range? Yeah. So I just want to change that statement and narrative. Everyone, check it out. Winners, yeah, they have mid-range games. Those that don't have any mid-range games, they haven't won a championship.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, Woolridge is out there with Curry. Then it's the Machine, then it's Ewing, and it's McGrady in a shooting guard. And it's the Hornets with the ball, following the three from Tracy McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot, high post. Almost, but it rolls out. Toronto leading by 17. And Curry has it in the corner. Ewing trying to get open. The Raptors rebound. It's blocked. Gill against McGrady. Gill misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Woolridge. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Woolridge has got his first basket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's Gill. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Stolen by Ewing.
Get through.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Cox. Another shot. And Ewing with the nice inside bucket. And the Raptors lead by 21.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Bogues dishes to Reed. Back to Bogues. And the Hornets miss again.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
McGrady got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Toronto will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in for Ewing. Oakley comes in for Woolridge. Vince Carter is checked in for Curry. Christie subbed in for Tracy McGrady. Now, here's Scott. Outside Teague. To end the cold streak. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Carter looking around. Pass to Cox. He tries for 3. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 4 rebounds in this game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Scott, and he makes good on the layup. Scott's got 5.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here is Carter. He's got 17. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from T. On the wing, Scott. Scott, good. He's got 5.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Cox, the pass to Carter. Hornets with the rebound. Now here's Johnson. No points in the game yet for him. From downtown, Scott missing again. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Passes it to Christie. Here's the machine, defended by Scott. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets trail by 17 to the middle. That's good, and so Teague with the assists. And that's now 7 points for DJ.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Carter to stop the drought, and Davis throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Teague against Carter. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got his second basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Toronto calls timeout. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Teague. Kevin Willis is checked in for Toronto. Bogues comes in for the Machine. Davis kicks to Bogues. That's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Here's Curry. He takes it in, and Davis sends it back. Scott against Christie. To the right side. Here's Willis. It's rebounded by Charlotte. It's Curry outside. Here's Scott. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Bogues. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sinks the three-pointer.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Here's Curry. He's got 5. Outside, Scott. Here's Mourning, and the dunk by Mourning.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Christie can't make it. Hornets trail by 14. Here's Curry. That one off the back iron and out.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Christie against Mourning. Out to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And some changes here for the Hornets. Gaddison, he's checked in for Johnson. And Newman subbed in for Scott. And then for Toronto, Saunders, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Williams in for Christie. Charlotte has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And the pass to Mourning. Stolen. Williams with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Saunders. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Toronto.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Newman. Davis against Mourning. It's stolen by Davis. Now here's Bowes. He's guarded closely. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Willis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Here's Scott. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Scott's got 9.
Great work to find the space to get off the open jumper. He's going to work hard for those.
And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Saunders. And there's the call on Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's number 2 on him already. A third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some pine.
Ewing's checked in for the Raptors. On defense, Charlotte. 15-point game. And stolen by Scott. Williams comes with the double team. Here's Gaddison. He's covered by Willis. Here's Newman. Kicks to Mourning. Stolen by Ewing. And there's the pass to Bowes. Nice D from Scott. Charlotte's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. To the wing right side. To the paint. Looks for Mourning. Gets it to him.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Outside Williams. Pass to Saunders. Just 5 on the clock. And the Raptors miss again. Hornets trail by 13. Here's Newman, and he banks in the layup.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Now Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Saunders. Inside to Bogues. Can they get it? And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And some changes here for the Hornets. Hill comes in for Curry, and it's Bogues in for Scott. Raptors also changing it up. Woolridge comes in for Kevin Willis. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Bogues. Charlotte shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Mourning. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. The Hornets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Reedy's checked in for Gaddison. And he sinks the second. Raptors leading by 10. Outside Williams. Here's McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And take a look back at last season and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Green comes in for Mourning. And it's Teague in for Newman. He hits the second from the line.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Bogues against Williams. Passes it to Gill. That one a little long. Toronto leading by 11. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Bogues the pass to Reed. And there's the feed to T. The jump hook. That one, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Bogues dishes to Green. He kicks to T. Stolen by Woolridge. Here's Saunders. Bogues defending. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Ewing the pass to Cox. Tipped away and stolen by Bogues. From deep three-point range, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny, give us your take.
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, moved the ball, led to great shots. They had full control of this game.
And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, the defense didn't do a very good job of staying connected to him. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Curry is out there with Johnson. Then there's Scott. Then there's Scott, and it's Mourning in at center. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets, down by 15. Back to Scott. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Bogues. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Chalk up 2 there.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
Now the pass to Curry. And he gets it to go from the high post. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there. Raptors leading by 15. Carter outside, and he drives in. Davis on the follow.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Davis has gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. Scott against Bogues. Keeps it alive. And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 22.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Curry kicks to Scott. No good with the triple.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Man, I love seeing Carter take flight. Ben Saturday, a powerful dunker on these alley-oops.
Back to Scott. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Raptors leading by 18. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And it's blocked by Scott. Scott against Oakley. He's feeling it. Here's Johnson. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low, here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Pass to Curry. Over Carter, trying to get open as Johnson, and it's sent back by Carter.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Johnson against Oakley. Pass to Christie. Shoots over Scott. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Scott's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Raptors leading by 20. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Carter with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And the Hornets call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Scott against Bogues. Curry passes to Scott. Kicks it to Scott. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Scott. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 10 points for DJ.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Toronto calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Your honeybee. Your honeybee.
And the Raptors making a change here. Willis is checked in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Toronto. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Wide open. And there it is for him. Carter's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And the 3 ball is good. Scott's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Scott against Bogues. Carter outside. There's the pass to Willis. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Willis has got 6.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Now, here's Scott. He's got 15. Curry. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Vince Carter picks one up.
And Curry, just one of the more gifted shooters the game's ever seen. He's a clever guard with unlimited range, someone you must stay with at all times.
Free throw good by Curry. And both free throws good for Curry. Raptors leading by 19. Bogues with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Christie against Scott. Here's Christie. 4 on the clock. Willis the pass to Carter. From deep.
Kevin Willis.
Hornets trail by 19. Outside, Scott. Shoots. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Scott's got 8 here in the quarter. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Pass to Carter. Pass to Willis. Scott against Christie. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight.
Take a break.
Throughout the entire game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Christie drops them both. Hornets trail by 19. Outside, Scott. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bogues. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Christie. And the shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
Scott, good.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Passes it to Christie. Now here is Carter. The jump hook. Scott pulls it in. The pass to Scott. And it's off from 3-point range. Raptors leading by 15. Here's Christie. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Scott's got 4 rebounds in this game. Newman, the pass to Scott. Trying to find Scott. Gets it to him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now, here's Bogues. Carter for 3. Hands it from downtown. Carter's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Pass to Scott. The 3. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here is Carter. 32 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Here's Newman. Outside, Scott. Right side, Scott. Takes the 3. They get it back. Gaddison misses. Raptors leading by 13. To the middle. Here's Davis. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Davis has got 12 points in the game.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
Here's Newman. Defended by Carter. Out to the right wing. Gaddison passes to Scott. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Reedy's checked in for Gaddison. Hill comes in for Scott, and it's Bogues in for Scott. A new group in now for the Raptors. Ewing's checked in for Davis. Curry comes in for Carter. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Christie. And it's Williams in for Bogues. No good from Ewing.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Poked away. Stolen by Ewing. To the inside. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Williams. He's got 16.
Yeah, you got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing scorer from any spot on the floor.
Bogues against Williams. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Newman with the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Outside Williams. Over Reed. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Here's Newman, guarded by Kerr. To the paint. It's hauled in by Willis. Willis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Snatched away. Here's Newman. .58 seconds left in the third quarter. Hits the front of the rim and out. Toronto leading by 15. Here's McGrady. And the Raptors miss again. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto. The Hornets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw, no good. Johnson, he's checked in for Charlotte. Curry comes in for Newman. And then for Toronto, Davis is checked in for Ewing. Oakley comes in for Kevin Willis. And the Machine subbed in for Williams. Good on the second free throw. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Cox, the pass to McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Hornets trail by 16. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Johnson inside. McGrady covering. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And the shot is good from Johnson. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Got a piece of it. Here's McGrady. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got the machine. Oakley is out there with Davis. Then it's Curry. And it's McGrady in at the two-guard spot.
And Bogues, no doubt, terrific at his ability to dish the rock. His vision is off the charts.
Here's Davis. Doesn't go for him. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. Johnson, the pass to Morning. Davis with the double team. Oakley against Bogues. Here's Johnson. Goes back up. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Alonzo Mourning.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forward.
Oh, what a beautiful block.
Intensity, did you see that? Great.
And a big-time jam right there.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Feeds to Davis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 14.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Now here's Bogues. Shot from the top of the key. Curry, good. Toronto leading by 12. Outside Curry. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. McGrady left side. Clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off his shot. And Curry the bucket on the assist by McGrady. McGrady's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
Now here's Bogues. Here's Gill. Up top, Bogues. And Davis sends it back. And he recovers it. Count it.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Outside Oakley. McGrady right side. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
McGrady against Gill. Here's Curry with the 3. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Pass to Gill. And here's Bogues. Outside Curry. Passes it to Morning. Back to Curry. Charlotte moving the ball around. three-point range. And they recover it.
Now, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
6 to shoot. The pass to Gill for the three. It's hauled in by Oakley.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
Here's the machine. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Some changes for Charlotte. Scotty's checked in for Gill, and it's Scott in for Bogues. And then for Toronto, Vince Carter. He's checked in for Curry. Christie comes in for McGrady, and it's Bogues in for the machine. Now, here's Scott. Trying to get open is Johnson. Scott can't get it to go. Inside, Oakley. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Curry can't get it to go.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
Bogues kicks to Carter. Curry with the steal. And a deep three from DJ. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Christie. Takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Scott can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogues against Scott. Carter for three. And again, Toronto with the triple.
After a sensational first half from beyond the arc, he's not slowing down here in the second. That's his 3rd three-pointer since halftime.
Pass to Curry and stolen by Oakley. Bogues against Scott. Lets it go from 11, and it's Bogues missing. Hornets trail by 18. Left side Curry. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
Pass to Carter. Up and in on the layup. And it's 37 points for Vince Carter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. Misses off the right iron. Here's Christie. Pass to Bogues. Carter outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mourning. And it's Carter missing. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Scott dishes to Scott. Back to Scott. Puts up a 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Carter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside, Davis. Back to Carter. The pass to Bogues. Here's Christie. There's the triple. Scott pulls it in. Scott's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
No one covering. Scott's got 11 points here in just the second half.
He knew he had that one. I mean, he's got the open 3. He's not going to wait around and give the D a chance to get out on him.
Bogues the pass to Carter. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside, Scott. Pass to Curry. Oakley against Johnson. Here's Scott. No good on the triple. Toronto leading by 17. Now Bogues. Down low. Davis against Mourning. To the inside. And then Carter with the dunk.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Pass to Curry. Pulls up. High post. Bucket is good. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Toronto calls timeout. Take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Vince Carter.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Here's Bogues. Carter outside. Back to Bogues. He kicks it to McGrady. Passes to Carter. Fires the three. Scott pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Curry. Over Carter. Curry's shot is off. Raptors leading by 17. Now here's Bogues. Left side, Davis. Driving to the basket. Mourning with some nice D. Well, Hornets shooting about 45% from the floor in the fourth. And it's Scott with the jam.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
And there's the pass to Carter. Back to Bogues. He feeds it to Davis. And Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender. Phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots. And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For Vince Carter.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets. A 12-point game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Trying to get something going.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Count the basket.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
And it's the Raptors' ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bogues against Scott. Bogues with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.